On May 7, 2025, the Pahalgam terror attack took 26 innocent lives. A nation mourned, and its security apparatus moved with urgency. What followed was a calibrated, intelligence-led response across multiple domains. Operation Sindoor was conceived as a targeted campaign to dismantle terror infrastructure. Multi-agency intelligence confirmed 9 major camps. Meticulous planning and cross-agency coordination drove the operation. Every target was validated to minimize collateral harm. Operational ethics and restraint were central to mission mandates. The response would be tri-service: land, air, and sea. Precision, professionalism, and purpose defined the preparation. The Indian Air Force executed high-impact precision air operations. Real-time targeting and strict collateral safeguards governed each sortie. Selected terror infrastructure was engaged with surgical accuracy. Public briefings later presented evidence of damage at Nurkan and Rahim Yar Khan air bases. The strikes were narrow, intelligence-driven, and time-synchronized. When retaliatory drone and UCAV attacks followed, India's multi-layered air defense held firm. Indigenous Akash systems formed a key layer in the defense grid. Legacy platforms like Pechora and OSA-AK augmented the layered response. Interceptors engaged hostile aerial threats, minimizing risk to civilians. Central to success was the integrated command and control strategy, real-time threat ID and coordination. Army air defense units worked in tandem with the Air Force, from manpads to long-range SAMs. Quick detection and layered responses blunted waves of loitering munitions. Protecting air bases and logistics was a continuous priority. Net-centric operations enabled seamless inter-service coordination. Rapid damage assessment and repair teams kept critical functions online. At sea, the Navy asserted maritime dominance with a composite carrier battle group. Carrier-based fighters maintained persistent patrols and air cover. AEW helicopters extended the maritime surveillance envelope. The CBG provided a layered maritime air defense shield, denying operational space to adversaries. Round-the-clock sorties demonstrated readiness and strategic reach. On the international border in Samba, the BSF detected suspicious movement at first light. Troops responded swiftly and decisively. In the ensuing encounter, infiltrators were neutralized and warlike stores recovered. This action underscored vigilance and interagency support on the ground. Border integrity remained intact under continuous watch. Across every domain, there was operational synergy between forces and agencies. A disciplined, intelligence-led approach limited civilian harm. Relief and survey teams moved quickly where needed. The operation had full governmental backing and clarity of purpose. Precision planning translated into controlled, phased action. Persistent ISR and networked sensors multiplied situational awareness. Net-centric data allowed rapid decisions at tactical and strategic levels. Threats were identified, prioritized, and assigned to the most suitable asset. Years of investment in preparedness underpinned operational success. From technicians to commanders, readiness was collective. Maritime control and air superiority restricted adversary options. Operational posture denied hostile elements freedom of action. Civilian life and critical infrastructure were defended throughout. The operation remembered the victims and aimed to prevent future tragedies. Operation Sindoor was as much a strategic statement as a military success. The message was clear: decisive, proportionate action follows failed diplomacy. Across services, personnel returned with the quiet professionalism that defines a modern military. 9 major camps were targeted. Operations emphasized minimal collateral impact. The nation's resolve and defense preparedness were reaffirmed. Security enabled a return to normalcy for countless communities. Operation Sindoor will be remembered as a defining moment of precision, jointness, and resolve, a testament to years of investment, integration, and moral restraint. When diplomacy fails, calibrated action can safeguard a nation. This was Operation Sindoor.